It's no telling my name. It's no telling my name. Look inside of my soul, you can find gold and make it to good shoes. Look inside of those holes and you can find out if that's what you're friends with.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Bentonville Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Gators will kick it away to start us off. And he's not going to take the touchback. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, one vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep it from scoring.
This
place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Look at the world, so this is fine for them. No riches together, they're feeling emotion through children. This shit is fine.
Second down, coming up in this red zone opportunity. Running behind that left side. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
What an opportunity here if you're on offense. Right after the great kick return, you're already down here in the red zone. It's third down now. You've got to be able to come away with a touchdown. This field position is too good to only settle for 3 points.
Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. The State scores it.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Lost a throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. It's Pugh.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket. You know exactly where he's going to be every single time.
The Gators are in the hurry-up. He'll throw on third down. Fires to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking
Yo,
for
what are you doing?
Get the ball out of your hand quickly. Timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Down and touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on 4th down from their own territory. Makes a grab past the marker. And he's moved down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Gators getting set on foot.
Somebody rarely fucking problem. Returns to the credit, they will shoot the foul. Oh, it's the time to get hella tone. Bitch, give it to me time. Get that thing pop like it's a me open time. Ooh, baby, like it's all with the shimmy time. ASAP, get like me. Never met a motherfucker fresh like me.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and
10. Listen, nigga, really? I just fucking frogs like how fucking fall.
He tries to take the top off. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what do you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, Dave?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the right. Got it downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get it to the second level. Get him running, full of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage of him.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's huge. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Gators want to crank the tempo.
When offenses get 1st downs like this, and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. His hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And you must do that against the guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures. And when you get hits and make them feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Gets rid of it. Fires it incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you've got receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play in 2nd and 6. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
They tried to get it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the ball and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. That ball will bounce out of bounds at the 35. Could have been worse, I guess, but not much.
Wanna go harder. She wanna go harder. Nigga, I'm a control with better target. Nigga, game on this
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Throws for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to slot it away past it.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I really hope you slay this, because old girl, you test my patience with all these seductive sauce grabs.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. On the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Pugh. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. One is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of check it out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it again.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But, dude, I'm going for this. I work on this every single week in practice. I know I get the extra down now, so my 3rd down calls will be very I like the rest of this.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up off after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Try
to get it to the edge. And to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house.
This coaching staff is trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game, he scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Ready to try to win. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effect after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
How about that? Sounds like they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kings.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see him go wrong, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Use the Figma skill to implement the automations page.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone. He's got it down the left side. Hits the crease. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there and they're down to the 24. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
Turning it on. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. Got some room and the goal line. Touchdown, Gator. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21 to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get...
Sit down, Bill. Lean on me. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down, Bill. Lean on me. Sit down. That Jesus thinking that he frightened on the fuck off my stage. I'm the Sunday. The fuck off my dick. That ain't right. I make a play fucking your own life. I'm so fucking sick and tired of the Photoshop.
Guys, the ball in space.
Hey, you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense's quarterback. It's really about himself. I'm surprised they get it right back to him.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds a man on the right. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page. First down.
Got his man. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Nice job by the quarterback and
Just make
receiver
that
working
at the
the receiver got his depth, and he fought back to the football, helping make that completion a whole lot easier.
The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got room to work. There he goes. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
As a defense, when you're trying to stop the run, it's really as simple as just doing your job. You have to have gap integrity up front. DBs need to come downhill and fill. The defense wasn't able to get it done.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Canes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miami!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And he added the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up his quarterback.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. He'll pull it down. Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job by the quarterback. Hey, a lot of quarterbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Johnson.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Wants to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Looking for a crease. It's Pugh. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now. And this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Shop your new mattress at Lunchkey. There are also a wide selection online for the comfort of your own. Or convenience of what
Looking to go up top and time's running out the half.
Shop actually
Catch in the middle, it's Pugh. Breaks into the open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Might be calling a hot route. They want to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Toss sweep to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Hurricanes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return after 22. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like he unleashes a long one. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Bringing it back. The 30. Touchdown, Hurricane. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio, Kevin.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past, and remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Regardless of the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right in the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Gators want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Oh, that did not go as planned, except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's a fumble on the play. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds and maintained possession. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll leave it with him. Moves it forward just a bit and pick up a block at the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they've been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
That's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
This crowd on hand, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They'll give it to him again. Tough, determined run gets him down to the 12.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And the Canes trying to cash it in on first and goal. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Sneaks it in. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that. This is a 7-point game, so Palmer knows.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely
caught in the backfield. It's Pugh. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David.
There he goes. What a big play for this offense as they get it to the 3-line.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do this. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Run for the quarterback.
When we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, he just decided to take it.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Longo. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Gators will snap it on first and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Skips away from pressure. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on a nice job. Get to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Running to Green. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. We reached the end of the quarter and Miami is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
On the clothes to save my face, some cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take the level of aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, and get the final picture, make the win about it up, so
they'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. No good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Safe completion on the screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get concerned. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Right here, I now feel correct.
And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
The defense is obviously trailing by a lot here in the second half. They need something big to happen to get back in this one. Turnovers is the key. They were almost able to get one right there. Nice job knocking it out. The offense very lucky it rolled out of bounds.
Now the toss. Breaks into the open. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great. Right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Get off my seat.
The Canes are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game.
The Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Calls his own number. Finding open areas. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
I'll tell you what, dude, in today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it, he hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Where you from? Feel it go. Feel it go.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
I'm on.
He's going to take a chance from midfield his end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings
Mouth with the Smirnoff.
Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out the second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is in.
No.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man.
I've been a dog.
You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds his tight end.
And that's a really good job by the QB getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they liked because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Gators heading quickly to the line. Motion from the back. With jet sweep pass. Got a little space. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next
Hit
week.
them straightly with
You
that.
don't expect this offense to go for it
Fast,
on
fast.
4th down, right? Obviously trailing,
Fast,
we're in the
fast.
second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Big quick tackle made, but he's got 3 for the first down.
It's a vibe.
Quickly to the tight end.
And it's
And the
down.
big fella couldn't move the quarterback.
If it's one of Kumbaya, nah.
And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get
Nobody, no sympathy. I'll take away the pain.
talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Hey,
Well,
I just want to
it's
see
4th and
Wentz,
short,
want to see
and you're
Wentz
sort of in no
this,
man's land
but
at this point
you
here
gonna
midfield.
win.
I think if you're on
Wow,
offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence
baby,
in
you
your
the style,
guys to
fuck,
get it
strike,
done and
and
get you the win.
bullshit.
And here they
And
come,
oh
going
my
for the first
goddamn.
down on 4th and 2. Trying to keep this drive alive. Inside the 25. Oh, he's got some space.
Stay,
A huge
yeah,
chunk play as he
and
gets it all the way down to the 11.
Nah.
They'll go to the fullback. They stopped him in his track, tried to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing.
Better days
The
coming for
offense will use a
sure.
timeout with 25 seconds left.
If it was after me, I would give nobody no sympathy. I'd take away the pain.
Now he's looking to throw it. Steps away. Fires into the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT finally, the defense makes a play.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's caught. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left.
Better days coming for sure.
The situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but just live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And it slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, it could be worse. They're still up like 21. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads. I sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together.
James and you want to check the system. Better chances of having to win. I want to have a chance to make the claim was focused on different. Time to live was different. We was able to say, I want to savage chance to have a chance to leave the social and was one. I chose to just focus on these ones. There was one. You said I was good. When I was close, was close as a nightmare. To the nightmares, to hustle my security in the face of my top five. Where was my hearts and analyze? But I didn't have a job. I wanted to take my feelings and can't step me. Life was going favorites and kids blessed me. Feelings when I was left me. Churches was cool. Life was just cool. And now it's getting around tables for what's the shortest one. I guess my own face was the hero for the payments. Full of everything that had different feel feelings. Now it's about camping. I'm running forward. It's my skill set. That's a black and sick. I job. My women, we know that keep it in work because of me. Creatively, I'm moving with my own concepts on each. Time to remember hard sessions. Always better job in the street. Come back to the corner, it's hard to tell the truth and fuck my number. It's always like this, the notice is like the fire trash. I had the fire fast, hold down in your side and put my heart on display like it was a high tag. I'm like, young nigga flipping to the demonstration. I'm about your businesses with that open conversation. Especially fellas in the discussion, like the social connection. Work with emotions in your church, pick up your phone and bust it up before the history is lost. And shake the lose like you have a heart to it's hard. Just relax your
Already teaching them to customize and save because it's mutual.
like she was a silver on pink, right as she broke my knees. And she went to her voice in my battle. She said that it's going to go faster. I think that I'm moving my stamina. I think that I give me a challenge. Take it as a team, just be a twin. I see that I'm friend we have. The fool is that it's really what I know. And just short of me ain't no capital. Like it is, it's funny. It's bad. For the people, it's like it is going on. It's bad for me. For the people, they went shopping to follow the bread. I'm here at the top, but you know that she did it. I follow my bread. It's like shit. I don't know why they hate it. I don't want to be good. I spit it. Right now, I'm going to turn it on. But you want to I'm facing on. I'm chasing up when it's running in the sun. I'm a big baby on. So many places my face from God. I gotta put in somebody now. I gotta put this some phone, put this shit on the phone. And come to the morning. Before they tell me to look to the say today ain't on my road. I said it's in the way to play. Tonight I'm sipping on the I'll bring it to the it's like just a big journey. It's up to the storm. It's moving so low, my sleep in the home. I got off my feelings and I got the bad. Right to the city. I'm a thing to cook and the ends for kids. I went and checked up on your there when they had it every day. I put my brother with this. My circle, my moon, my shoulder, my rocks. I go like the food when I like the eyes. I'm kissing my cup on my fuck with the and Jay on my head. So break the try to put something in your head. It's a sign by all I can touch. All the signs and all the fix. No something to find. All the moves. All the signs. I make some real feel something found. She got me there with so much inside. Forgot I was on you. I kept it over.
50% of the city's potential. Toledo's wrong.
It's my 16, 17, by 18, I was in the county, most get my circle trying to make all my friends. Try me to get too shy. I swear I get up real shy. I go too hard. Why you trying to separate you know? I remember way back, was ignoring operation like a plaster, they y'all actors. I get survived, blasted on my team, final blast, boy, in the shot you want, all she gotta do is ask, and I missed the moment, I ain't never laughed, they wanna want me, swear to God, I'm blast, like the killer gang, this closed casket, I did. Gotta know there's some problems. Living for like I say, look enough for a chronicle piece of Hey, I could put up. You don't taste that shit either.
Those hot dogs, when you go to choose from hundreds of thousands of options, and it's on every second. Right, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Get your ass in. Back!
Sounds like hotels.com. It's all in the name. It's just very cool for that stream quickly. Like I hear, I just have just an idea that I put together. If I can take the thing, I can copy the collection, and I can go to directly, basically use Figma skill to implement the automations page. It was like 90% the way down.
You're the not even lonely last of days, but somebody who knows somebody to put down that deep drugs don't want no more.
I'm trying to task all the bullshit it's all real since I'm on the rise, looking up the game, see the same way I'm cutting ties. Nobody hates me when I straight up, I'm that.